I'm sorry to say this, but you are, the visually impaired.
I am blind.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Maikching. I'm the Senior Director of Search Engineering at eBay. When I first started looking for a job after college, I had a really, really hard time. So I remember graduating from Stanford with an econ degree, and most of my friends were getting great jobs going to Wall Street. And for about 4 years, I couldn't find a job. And looking back, I think one of the key things that made it super difficult was I had no work experience. I had no self-confidence. So I always thought if I go into the work world, I won't be able to, I knew I can use a computer, but I can't read paperwork, I can't see the board. I always think about all the things I cannot do instead of what I can do. There's a lot of things, even being blind, we can do just fine. There are things that I don't do as well. For example, if I need to do a presentation at work, it's very hard for me to create a beautiful looking PowerPoint. But on the other hand, I can write the content. I know what I want to say. My coworkers are very willing to help me make the slides look pretty. And then I will memorize the slides and I can go up in front of 100 people and deliver the presentation. Because what's important is to understand what was drawn, not just to exactly see what's written on the whiteboard. So I think over time, more and more I realize that there are things that I do well. There are things that my coworker do better than me, but the things that I do well, they might not like to do. And so over time, what I became good at is to ask for help and in return find out what things they don't like to do and I can help them, and then you just go back and forth. I think one of the main advice I will give to people is to dream big and not to give up. As in my own life story, often people say, oh wow, you have a wonderful job right now, you are very successful, you are senior director, you manage over 100 people, but what they don't see is that I had to look for a job for 4 years before I find my first job.
Right.
I had to change my major because I went into Stanford wanting to study computer science. But when my vision got so bad that I cannot see the computer screen, I gave up and instead went and get a different degree. And so I think through each of these journeys, what people don't realize is often life journey is a lot of up and downs and left and right. Not only are there many, many disabled people who have very successful careers. But the main lesson they taught me is if you want something, you need to be willing to tell people.
Right.
You tell people, you ask for help, and through that, you're able to achieve your goals. Because we don't achieve things just on our own, we achieve through partnering with others. And so continue to dream big and don't give up.